someone just start ignite these bad habits that I actually got addicted to. I was already familiar with pornography, but I wasn't even into it back then, right? With my uncle. But my friends, Ezekiel, Moses, and Samuel, seen this act when I came in with so much sad face, feeling sorry for myself with rejection, that this girl told me no, like she can't let me, emphasizing how good Moses was with her. My friends burst into laughed at me. Like, dude, you are the one that bring this girl to the crib. And you are the one she didn't allow. Who out of everyone, isn't you the one that she's supposed to allow to even smash? I couldn't even say anything. I was just so sad, man. I was so sad. And my friend, and at this time, I just never let, because when at this time, you know what? I'll tell you this story, like, because I think I skipped a little bit. So at this time, age 19 to 20, I was already processing my traveling document, and I'll tell you how all of that happened. My brother, his name is Topsy, I call him. My brother on the other, like I told you guys, my mom had a female and 2 male. The other Topsy that I'm talking about is the firstborn male son. And I have another one who is an aviation officer in Muritala Mohammed. So my first brother, the first male son, that one is also a hustler. He travels a lot. So this time back then it was in South Africa. Back then, South Africans was not okay with Nigerians staying in that country, because I feel like maybe Nigeria was doing something that is not right. Or not. According to the story, Nigeria is taking their girls, Nigerians are taking their jobs, Nigerians are doing a lot of stuff, and the South Africans wasn't okay with this. So it was a huge problem back then that Nigerians was running for their life. And unfortunate for my brother, Topsy, he was in South Africa during this whole time. So he managed his way to come back to Nigeria, thanks be to God. So, because there's a lot of killing, or some Nigerians actually lost their life during this whole era when South Africa was like, Nigeria must go. And my brother, fortunately, this is how I say, God will send help, or God is a mysterious God, right? My brother came from South Africa. Again, this is my half-sibling. I've seen him a couple times, but we wasn't cool. We wasn't living together. Me and my brother, not until age 19 that I moved in with my sister. That's when I start, getting familiar with my siblings, start getting to know them, start building this family bond with each other. Not until age 19. So when my brother, right, come from South Africa back to Nigeria now, came to my mom. Back then, we still at Ibi. My mom was at Ibi back then, but I was living with my sister by this time. I was living with my sister. So according to my mom, because I didn't witness this, my brother came to Ibi from South Africa directly to just talk to my mom. I don't know what got over him. He told my mom, I want Elijah to go to the States to go complete his studies, or to just go seek for a better life. And my brother was down to put down this money, man. My brother put down the money to start the whole process. But not until I get my visa in 2015, my brother totally just changed. After I get this visa, my brother just changed towards the whole family, towards my mom, towards everybody was like, yo, he needs his money back. He's not interested in sending me abroad again. Baba, no one asked you to start this whole process. Instead of you to be happy that, there are a lot of people that is going to this visa interview, people sitting for this exam, because I did a TOEFL exam before I got admitted into the University of Bridgeport, Connecticut. Schooled there for a while. Now I'm starting to tell you my story start missing with American life. This caused a huge argument between my mom and my brother. That my mom, out of the daily contribution, again she flourished, but she just never expected America. America wasn't even in our picture or our dictionary. That's what I'm telling you. Not in a million years did I even would imagine seeing myself in the state. This is why I love my mom to death. Still manage, even though she went to our family for assistance, showing them my visa passport. Nobody really helped, man. It's just my mom being a hardworking woman and having a good stepdad to guide her. That man, when I tell you he has a lot of wisdom, bro, he be talking to me with a lot of wisdom. So I'm here to share some wisdom with young men too, young guys who are lost, who kind of are looking for any direction to finding their true purpose. My mom tried her best because she did a lot. She did a lot. But back to the story, already I get my visa at this time coming to the state. But I'm this guy, my mind is always like this. I don't talk. Not until I get my ticket. Because this, living with my sister, I have friends. I don't want to be an asshole, not, giving the good news to my friends. I even went to church. I have picture. I'll show you pictures of me later on with this, my friends that I'm talking about. I went to church. I gave testimony. So I'm that guy. Whatever God do in my life, I will always say it. I will always say it. So that because God used YouTube to change my life, this is why I'm even creating this channel. Because never in a million years will I see myself on YouTube. But this YouTube changed me to be this man, and all I know is the mindset of sharing this knowledge. So back to Chioma refusing me. My friend laughed at me for this incident. And my friends now, I feel like it ignites something into Ezekiel. Ezekiel was the oldest out of us back then. Ezekiel was like, Elijah, I'm waiting Chioma no do you no good do. And now you don't dey plan to go America. Sure you no go get Niger pussy before you go Niger like this, since you never fucked before. Guys, so for FYI, I'm going deeper now into my sexual life. So viewers discretion. If you're not up to 21 or old enough, this is my sexual life that I'm going into right now. And with all this that happened, my friend suggested, since I'm coming to the state, I should have sex with a Niger girl before I come America now. And again, guys, I came to the state January 16. Back then, it was around December 2015. And I don't know if for you guys, there's this one thing about holidays. You want to have fun, you want to get fucked up, you want to live your life, and it was around December time. I don't know how this shit happened altogether, man. Around December time. And my friend suggested Ezekiel and Moses, my three friends. And that same night, or that Chioma did this thing, she already went home. Same night, Chioma did this thing, and my friend suggested get Niger pussy before you go. And I'm like, how? Moses is a bad boy, and he's a bad boy for real. All my friends are bad, but Moses is also another bad for boy. So he told me, oh, yo, I know this place. It's called Maison at Abeson Estate. For Nigerians in the house, it's called Maison. Because in 2016, this Maison was a motel where prostitutes are hanging on the streets. So Moses, Ezekiel, and Sammy went to this Maison now. My friend was like, yeah, go in there, talk to the lady. Well, yeah, I'll say it, man. My first sexual experience as a man at age 20 was with a prostitute, man, a older lady. The lady was older than me. And as a man now, being my first sexual experience, I didn't last long. That shit was so quick. And I think that actually pissed the lady off. And, me in so much excitement, the lady was like, get up, take your pants and leave. There's another person waiting online. Ah, she, me in my own mind, I'm excited. Like, okay, my first sexual experience now is no wala, you know. Not little did I know that this shorty was so down to like kick me the seconds I bust my nuts. January, like I told you guys, my mom was the one, was the pillar, was everything. Thanks be to God. So I came to JFK. I have this one friend, right? I met him to Naira Land. That's why sometimes it's not your family, it's not people that you know that will help you. Your helpers sometimes are always outside for the most part. So I met this for the Nigerians, it's called Naira Forum. It's where people share idea when it comes to schools, you share idea like that. People who are abroad are on this platform. So I went on this platform now just that this was before I even get to America. I'm winding the story back now. I was online, text this guy, his name is OV. He was like, don't worry, I got you, I got you. He was going to the school I was going to back then, University of Bridgeport. So I met him and he did good, man, because a lot of people, they won't let you stay in the house. This guy let me stay in his house, in his apartment for quite a while before I rented my own spot back in school that back then. You know, I had this roommate, Joshua. Joshua too is an awesome guy. With all this whole adversity, with all this whole thing that is going on in my life, with my mom, not being able, the money wasn't enough for me to come to America school, man. Again, Naira, dollar is a huge difference. It's huge as hell. So the University of Bridgeport, if you guys look into it, really, it's a private university. Private university expensive. So, on getting to the school now, my ignorance self, I didn't go ask for how much is my tuition fee. Because like I said, I'm not no smart kid. So I came with a zero scholarship, no scholarship on my status. I even barely passed my exam. Because the cutoff mark I think was 75, and I was able to like reach the cutoff mark. Even though my NECO result, I barely passed, was all C, 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 C. I will be sharing the photos with you guys. So I'm just okay, not being the best. But when it comes to being the better version of myself or how I see school, I've always seen school like if I pass and I don't repeat the same class, I'm Gucci. And I do pity my mom. I was like, nah. So I had to drop out of school not quite long when I got to the States. Fortunately for me, while I was in school, I was able to make some good friends. Dennis was the one that put me on to New York. I dropped out of the school the first time on getting to New York. For FYI, for the Nigerians, if you're coming to America, you need to, especially if you come in during winter, because I came in January. January, there was this snowstorm in 2016, January. Baba, my first time in New York, I didn't come with Dennis now. I came alone thinking I could figure it out by myself. The reason why I came to New York was I was able to I was able to go on Craigslist to meet up with people who can actually rent a room. Because I was ready to like get out from Connecticut. As we all know, Connecticut is not as popping as New York. And a lot of job opportunities, the difference is there. Get to New York, these people they gave me their number on Craigslist that they have a room for let. Baba, I get to New York in the night, leaving Connecticut around afternoon. By bad timing, I leave Connecticut in the afternoon. I got to New York around evening time. But I tried to call these guys now that I met online, call them, number switched off. But unfortunately for me, I didn't give up so easily. So I went on Craigslist again while in New York, hoping to see if I could actually see another people who are willing to let their rooms out. And this was my mistake. I got sick, man. I got sick because I spent so long in New York that the Metro North at Grand Central, I think it was actually shut down due to this snowstorm. It was shut down. So I slept at Grand Central I was new to this weather condition. My jacket that I bought from Nigeria wasn't even thick enough. And that was my mistake. Instead of me to come in first to just go do shopping, I was worried about, I just want to work, make my mom be okay. So I got sick, man. 2 days. I want to thank Joshua, my same roommate Joshua, and there's this lady. She was studying her master's back then with us too. Her name is Daisy, great woman. She was one that helped me, man. They helped me because I never went to the hospital. 2, 3 days, I feel better. I told my mom this incident now. She felt sorry for me. And one way or the other, she was able to call her family people. Maybe these people can still help because my mom elder sister has kids that are in Atlanta. She called her elder sister that could actually help me in the state. And my mom did her best. She was able to give me one of her family member number in Atlanta. I kid you guys not. I called this man. His response was, when you are coming to the state from Nigeria, did you inform me when you coming? I said, my response was like, no. And his other question was, so why are you calling me now? I explained to him what happened to me. He said he has nothing to do with me. If America is not suitable for me, I should go back to where I'm coming from. And he hung up the phone. This is an elder man. I left my mom family, let them do whatever they want to do. This America, I could remember what I said to myself. This America, my dream will come true. This America, we go make them together. That was that was what I said to myself. I was really so much like so hungry, like, why? You still come America. This hate was still in you. So that was something that I already know from, like, my mom family wasn't cool, man. So Dennis helped me, introduced me to these Igbo people. They are really good people. They helped me, even though, as American now, no, nothing goes for nothing. Nothing is free. But the fact that they was able to like harbor me without knowing me at all, just something I'm thankful for. Because in everything in life, you have to be thankful. That's the only way you are going to get more than out of life.